Good morning, guys. My name is Lasitha. I'm a fifth year medical student, and today I'm going to take you guys with me on a day at during our surgical appointment. So I'm currently situated in the base hospital in Paragure, and I'm going to be doing this surgical rotation for 2 months. And today is a casualty day. Essentially means that patients are going to be admitted to the ward, and since we have multiple wards at the hospital, usually there are between 1 to 2 wards. So here we have 2 wards, surgical wards. So the days when the patients get admitted to the ward differ. So for us this week, there are 5 days of admission dates from Wednesday all the way to Sunday, which I've never heard of. It's the first time that for the past 2 years that I've had a 5 days casualty like this, of 5 consecutive days, because usually it's just during the weekends. So Saturday and Sunday we're supposed to go to the hospital for those casualty days. And usually our casualty days are much longer than our usual clinical hours, which last from 8 to 12 o'clock. So on casualty days, you're supposed to do the normal 4 hours from 8 to 12, and then you have lectures, and right after that you're supposed to go back to the ward. So in this case we are supposed to be at the ward from 6:30 until 10 o'clock, and then again it depends from your consultants. Certain consultants are nicer and others are a little bit meaner, so you have to stay longer at the ward. So during our first surgical rotation we were supposed to be there until 12 o'clock, until midnight. So this time is only up to 10 o'clock. So I'm not going to take you guys throughout the entire 5 days because it's going to be repetitive, but I'm going to show you what it means to be a medical student during a casualty day, how exhausting it can be, and what you should expect, especially if you want to study medicine and you want to, eventually become a doctor in the future. So we came back from the hospital at 12 p.m. and we decided to come back to our boarding place. So we found a boarding place here near the hospital. It's not so difficult to find a place to stay, especially around the hospital. There are a lot of shops. You can talk to those guys and they will tell you more about different places where you could stay. And also if you search online, there are multiple places there that you can contact and get to know about the prices and find out about where those houses are. And so we found this place, which was for about 9,000 rupees per month, where you get a room with several beds in it, and then you can share the rooms with other people as well. So now we're going to be staying here until 6:30. That's when we're supposed to go back to the ward for the casualty, which goes from 6:30 until 10 p.m. So during that time, as you can see, we're just going to go through some of the topics that we have learned today and some of the patients and the cases that we have seen throughout the day. So we'll try to go through those, make some notes, and then show them to the consultant the next day. So just arrived to the ward. It's currently about 6:30 p.m. We're going to take some histories now of the patients. The consultant is going to come about 7, 8ish, and we're going to do a ward run with them of all the patients that have been admitted throughout the day. And then later he's going to give us a small class on a topic of his choice. And then after that we're going to get involved in some of the procedures in the ward. So like taking bloods from patients or putting catheters in patients. So I'm currently in the male ward. Then we are some more of us in the female ward. and we're going to be rotating from male to female wards in about a month time. So currently it's my second week of surgical rotation. So in about 2 more weeks, I'm going to be transferred to the female ward. We're going to be staying overnight here at the ward, and then eventually we're going to start again the entire clinical rotation in the morning tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Is it really necessary to have an accommodation? It's not, because at the end of the day we have a bus to go back to KDU, and then from there obviously you can arrange your own transportation to go back to your boarding or to your house. But if you wish to stay within the hospital premises, then you can find an accommodation nearby, and like I said earlier, it can vary from price to price. We found a place for about 9,000 rupees per month, but that can vary according to your needs and standards. But from my perspective, it's so much easier to have a place accommodation near the hospital, because then you end up finishing the appointment really late, so you can go straight to the accommodation and then sleep in and wake up nice and early in order to start your day at 8 o'clock.